Amoso kanyo ageno ni udhi maber osiepe na kawuono antiere ka gi video adago ni otoro mar otas adanyiso gi miyo otas en gima tek yudo kendo en gima late saidi. Hi guys, welcome back to this channel. If you're new here, you're so welcome. If you're an oldie and a subscriber, thank you very much. I'm back again with another video, and this was the most requested video and back by popular demand. And you know what, you guys asked for it and I'm here. As I always say, I'm always going to deliver. I want to explain to you this Makaratasi process. Before I continue, I want to just explain non-Swahili speaking people watching this video. I don't want you to be left behind. So basically Makaratasi is a Swahili word for papers, and what papers are just like the legal documents that you need to live and work in America. On to the video. So basically your Makaratasi process starts from when you get your visa, because whichever visa you're on, the ease of you getting your Makaratasi, you're getting your legality or your legal documents or your green card is based off of that. So if you haven't watched my other video on types of visas, please go watch it so you can understand better. And you know, there's F1, there's work visas, there's, and work can file for you as well. There's visit visa and spouse, fiance. There's different variety of visas. Okay, yes, depends on who is filing them. How are you coming to the US? To base this video off of a marriage based green cards, so we're not jumping on different types of visas and then all of us get confused, because it's the easiest way to get your Makaratasi. It's not like easy as like 2 days, but compared to all other visas, it comes out a little bit fast. And you know, fast we mean probably a year to 5, 10, 20 years. So yeah, it's always it has always been the easiest way to get your legal status in America. So basically what happens with the marriage-based green card, again, as it says, marriage-based green card, you have to get married to somebody who is a citizen here. And I know you hear a citizen, you're like, Connie, does it have to be American? Or no, the citizen who files for your green card doesn't have to be born and raised in America. It doesn't have to be American, black or white. Even us as immigrants, after we come here after 5 years, you can apply for citizenship and become a citizen. There's Kenyans born here as well. There's Kenyans who've been here and have also naturalized, you know, moved from different status after 5 years and become citizens. So it's anybody can be a citizen. I just wanted to make that clear, so that your search or like whoever you meet is not narrow. It's not narrowed down to like a white or a black American person. But with that being said, basically this American citizen will file for you. Filing basically means that they're just going to petition for you. And also Makaratasi, the papers part comes from, there's a lot of forms to be filled. That's why it's called papers. It is a lot of them, many pages and pages and pages of paper to be filled. So what happens is this citizen, after you guys get married, again, you have to get married first, because you would need to provide the supporting documents for your marriage-based green card to show that you are legally married. So you have to go to court or whichever way you want to do your wedding, go and get that marriage certificate. Go get the certificate. It doesn't matter how you get it. And then after that, this citizen will go to uscis.gov. When you go to the site, the American site, good thing about America is like a lot of things are online and they're easy to do online, and most of the things are also done online. So you know what, a win is a win. So this citizen will go to the USCIS site, pull out the papers, the forms to be filled, and then fill out the forms. When you go on the site, there's different categories and they will like, there's a guidance, they will guide you through. So they will go, they can do it online or like print them. Usually I prefer printing them out and then filling them one by one, because let me tell you, the accuracy that's needed when filling those forms and the attention to detail is top tier. Because you miss something, or you put like even one number, one letter wrong, they are returning everything back and you have to start over. And this means that time has been taken, like you have waited for the response only to find out that they returned because you missed, instead of an I, you put an L. So you have to be very attention to detail and, you know, very accurate. Dates have to match documents. If I came here on student visa, when did you come? When did you enter the country? Where was your point of entry. Like mine was Atlanta, and I have to put it on there. So on the form, there's questions you have to fill, and they have to be very accurate, and you have to go over and over and over, and then sign the forms. If you made a mistake, you have to start over. So that is step one of the process: accuracy and attention to detail. And then after they sign or fill the forms for you, they will put on supporting documents. As a married couple, what do you need? As a married couple, you'd live under one roof, so therefore the lease of the house should have you and your spouse, your names on that lease. And then spouses have joint accounts, so go get your joint account. Quick, run, go to the bank, go open a joint account with your spouse. And then things like car insurance, like things that a normal couple does, a normal married couple does: car insurance, bills, all of these things that always have both names of married couples. You have to provide those supporting documents to this marriage-based green card when you're filing. So after that, you have to send these documents together. You can send it one by one, but it's more money, and also the filing part is basically just paying money and then sending the documents. You know, you write them a check as you send the documents. So I don't know how much it is right now. I think it could be from $700. I'm not sure. Again, please do not stand corrected. Okay. Also, if you have the money for a lawyer can represent your case. This is a very, very serious case, and if you want a lawyer, you can go that lawyer route. Pay the lawyer so that he can file for you this paper. So basically, the lawyer, you and your spouse will go to the lawyer's office, sit with him, tell him all these things, atakujazia the forms, and then he will send them on your behalf. And then any communication that will be done from the government, from immigration to you, will be via the lawyer. So if you are somebody who doesn't pay attention, because also the documents, the Makaratasi documents, are very time sensitive, and if you miss them, then you can miss a lot. Your whole life can be messed up. So basically, so if you're not going to be home, or if you are not going to be able to be there to like wait and receive and send back things that they need, then you might want to have a lawyer, and then the lawyer will do it for you, so that at least you know one thing for sure: the lawyer will receive it on time and communicate back to you. So again, you have to have a good address if you are doing it by yourself, or your husband or wife is doing it for you, or do a lawyer. Okay, I'll be understood it till here. Once you send the papers, now you wait. And now, as much as they say it's the easiest way to get your green card, it's not the easiest, because now you have to wait. And I know when they say it's the easiest way, people think it's just like 2 days, 1 day. It's the easiest based on the sense that it could be a year, 2 years, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. Nobody knows how they do these cases. Nobody knows how they work these cases. And also, my queue, while you send out your Makaratasi, let's say you send them today, right? There's people who are still waiting for their case from 2020. So imagine where you lie on that queue of people. So it's 2023. And that is not to like discourage anyone, because nobody knows how it works. Nobody knows how they make decisions on these cases. It just like, nobody understands. Even us here, we don't understand how it happens. Because for some people, you might do it this year, maybe January, by December it would come back, or by next year February it would come back. And then there's someone who's sent their papers last year, or like 2020, and have not received nothing. So now that is the painfulest, the humbling process now. And the fact that we don't know how or like when it's gonna come back, the uncertainty is now what will shake you to the core. Because as you file your stuff, as you file your papers, right, what are you gonna do? Since you don't have documents to work or to live, you're illegal. Just call a spade a spade. You're illegal, you have no status. So that means you are just here, and mark you, that's like I said before, you don't know if you're going to wait a year, 2 years, 3, 4, 10. You don't know how long you're going to wait. So you just wait. So the waiting game begins. And as you wait, let's say you live with this spouse, right? As you wait, you can't work, you can't drive, you can't do anything. Tell me how you'd feel Just put yourself in that position where you're in America, you can't work, you can't drive, you can't do anything. You're just in the house, cooked like a potato. You and the sufurias, same was up. You're just in the cupboard, sitting, waiting for you know, someone to just say yes to your case and push your case, right? And during that time, it's always the toughest season of everybody's life. Everybody's going through the process, no matter what, whether it's marriage based or work, or maybe work is filing for you, you still have to wait. So as you wait, hauna kitu, like hauna chako. That's why you hear stories of people getting mistreated by their spouses. Because let me tell you, living even for 2 months without nothing of your own, no coin to your name, nothing of your own, like your spouse, sometimes if you, depending on what spouse you have or whoever you live with, it gets tiring. Kidogo hata mtu anakuwa ametoka job, they're just done with you. They just come home, they're like I just come home, find you there, leave it there, find it's not even your fault. But then people start mistreating others, because at the end of the day, you can't do nothing. You are at my mercy. I did file for you, so whatever I say, you gotta do it. Because what are you gonna do? You don't have a house. I'm paying for the house as much as both our names is on it. I'm paying for all your bills. I'm paying for everything because you don't have nothing. So, and what I tell you guys is the most painful and the most humbling process. Are you understanding a little bit right now?